Orlando is not a town known for setting food trends, but we have an exception, Norman's. Chef-founder Norman Van Aken has an uncanny knack for creating exciting new flavors. Call it fine dining with urban panache. Join us on the town to see what sets this restaurant apart. When you talk about Orlando's sexiest restaurants, Norman's tops the list. Located in the Ritz-Carlton Grand Lakes, the dining room is stunning. Curved banquettes arch around the circular dining room, which has a wooden wine room in its center. It's crowned with a gabled ceiling. Graceful drapery, marble walls, art glass, and a travertine floor all exude elegance. This setting is the home for Van Aken's new World Cuisine. The chef is cited as a pioneer in this kind of cooking, which creatively blends elements of cuisines from the Western Hemisphere.
Our food is New World Cuisine, and that basically is a celebration of the foods of the people of Florida, which is a great immigrant state, and so we touch on elements of Latin, Caribbean, but also Asian and even African things that we do. It's on a classical frame, but people are often surprised when they read our menus.
Running the sophisticated kitchen on a day-to-day basis is Viviana Altasor, a longtime Norman's culinarian who was recently promoted to the top position here, Chef de Cuisine. What are some of the newest successes on your menu?
One of the newest things on our menu is a salmon, very, very influenced by Asian ingredients. It is grilled, marinated with a sweet soy sauce from Thailand called kikap manis, and one of our sauces that we make here, ginger soy.
Tell me about your ceviche. I hear it has an interesting history.
It was in Miami. I was watching our barman shaking a cocktail one day, and I was like, well, that's so much fun, but we don't get to do that in the dining room. And then we were chatting about ceviches, and it was just like one of those lucky breaks where we thought about ceviches and we thought about the cocktails, and the idea just got born that way.
Norman's is simply the only place in town where you'll find this kind of food. In addition to the ceviche starter, most guests begin with appetizers such as Down Island French toast, a much imitated signature dish.
It has foie gras, but the French toast part of it, which is the brioche that we griddle cook, is the same way my mom would have made French toast for us on a Sunday morning. I just had this kind of wild idea one day, well, what's more French than foie gras? So I decided to marry the two together.
As for entrees, consider the Mongolian marinated and barbecued veal chop, one of my personal favorites. The chefs marinate a veal chop in a Mongolian marinade, which is flavored with plum sauce, hoisin, salsa sriracha, soy sauce, cilantro, ginger, and garlic. Once the veal is cooked, it's placed on the plate with the drizzle of what Chef Norman calls tamarind soy sauce paint. The chop is then topped with the char-grilled Chinese eggplant, plus Asian greens, tatsui and mizuna, all dressed in a rice wine vinaigrette. Fish lovers will like the rum and pepper-painted fish with mango mojo, a creation that GQ magazine named as one of the top 25 American dishes of the past 50 years. Desserts are just as thoughtful at Norman's. The Havana's Bananas is a signature bananas foster, Chef Norman style. First, the pastry chef squirts a collage of mango and ranberry coulis on the plate, along with creme anglaise and chocolate sauce. They plate ground macadamia nuts and bittersweet chocolate shavings around that. On goes a crispy chocolate tuile and a scoop of vanilla bean macadamia nut brittle ice cream. And finally, the bananas, luscious with the sauce of butter, brown sugar, chili jelly, and dark rum. One person at your table must try Norman's spice creams, which change regularly. For your next special occasion, book a table at Norman's. It will be an escape into a sophisticated and creative world. I'm Rona Gindin, and we're on the town. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any comments or suggestions, write to us at onthetown@mybrighthouse.com.
To read more about local restaurants from Rona Gindin, subscribe to Orlando Magazine. Visit Orlando Magazine online at www.orlandomagazine.com.